Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I am Glenn and these are the headlines. Mere 6 days are left for the elections. Politics is heating up. Candidates have speeded up door-to-door campaigns and corner meets. ADR releases report on affidavits filed by 301 contesting candidates. Survey shows the number of rich candidates having serious criminal charges against them have increased even as there is a decline in educational qualifications. FC Goa is in 9th place and is struggling to string together any kind of run to rise up in the points table from their current 9th position. And now for the news in detail. ADR earlier today released its report based on affidavits filed by 301 contesting candidates, which revealed the gloomy future of Goan politics. The survey showed that the number of rich candidates having serious criminal cases against them has increased even as there is a decline in the education qualification of contesting candidates. Here's more.
According to the report, the number of candidates having assets worth over and above Rs 10 crore and also having serious cases against them have increased from 6 in 2017 to 20 in 2022. Interestingly, all 6 candidates were victorious in 2017. Further, it also drew attention to the fact that more than half the candidates had qualifications below graduation, which is worse than the previous elections. Percentage of graduate and above candidates decreases from 45% in 2007 to 42% in 2022. Educational qualification statistics of 301 candidates in the fray from 2022 polls. Literate 2, 5th pass 8, 8th pass 19, 10th pass 50, 12th pass 61, graduate 67, graduate professional 33, postgraduate 26, doctorate 1, diploma 34. The number of candidates with serious criminal offences against them has also increased drastically over the last 15 years. This number has increased from 3 in 2007 to 53 this time round, with some even having cases registered for crimes against women and even cases related to attempt to murder. With these numbers, 12 constituencies are now declared as red alert constituencies owing to the fact that they have more than 3 candidates with declared criminal cases against themselves. Candidates with serious criminal cases jumps to 53 in 2022 from a meager 3 in 2007. 2007 had 3 candidates with serious criminal cases against them. In 2012, there were 8. In 2017, the number rose to 21, while in 2022, it is 53. Candidates with criminal cases have also jumped to 77. There were 39 candidates in 2017. 2007 had 30 candidates, 2012 37, 2017 39, 2022 77. Red alert constituencies include Mandre, Mormugaon, Savardin, Purvaram, Valpoi, Kalangut, Perne SC, Shioli, Naveli, Mapsa, Kumbarjwa and Sankli. There has also been a substantial increase in the number of crorepati candidates over the last 15 years, standing at 62% this year, up from 41% in 2007. 93 candidates have assets worth over Rs 5 crore as opposed to a meager 16 in 2007. The top 3 candidates on the list are Delilah and Michael Lobo with total assets of Rs 92.91 crore and Dr. Chandrakant Shetye with total assets of Rs 59.63 crore. Crorepati candidates shoot up by 120 from 67 in 2007 to 187 in 2022. In 2007, there were 67 candidates, in 2012, 114 candidates, in 2017, 155, and in 2022, there are 187 candidates. 93 candidates with more than 5 crore assets. The average of assets per candidate is Rs 6.48 crore, as compared to an average of Rs 4.75 crore for 251 candidates. ADR also pointed out some major discrepancies in the affidavits filed by some of the candidates, including MGP's Deepak Dhaulikar and Congress's Michael Lobo. Dhaulikar has allegedly been showing the same value of assets for the last 4 elections. However, as per SC orders, candidates have to show the market value of the immovable assets, says the ADR. The annual income declared by Michael Lobo does not tally with the high assets that he is hoarding, the ADR has said. ADR points out discrepancies in affidavits filed by candidates as regards to assets. Only 26 of the 301 candidates are women, 116 candidates to contest on national party tickets and 104 on state party tickets. Bureau Report, GOA365.
The BJP has released its manifesto today. It promises 3 LPG cylinders free for every household, no increase in VAT on fuel for the next 3 years, as well as restarting of mining activities through the state-owned mining corporation.
BJP released its manifesto on Tuesday in presence of Union Minister for Transport Nitin Gadkari, Union Minister Shripad Naik, Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant, Rajya Sabha MP Vinay Tendulkar, BJP Organizing Secretary BL Santosh, BJP Election in Charge Devendra Fadnavis, and BJP State President Sadanand Shet Tanawade. The manifesto has offered lots of promises to increase standard of living, tourism, youth affairs, sports, economy, health, agriculture and fisheries. Union Transport Minister said Goa government has decided to make Goa carbon neutral in its manifesto, giving details of road infrastructure.
येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये जवळपास 25,000 कोटी हे दिलेलेच आहेत. शिवाय 15,000 कोटीचे कामं मी मंजूर केले, त्याची यादी माझ्याकडे आहे ऑलरेडी आधी, म्हणजे 40,000 कोटी आणि 12,000 कोटी रुपये पोर्टला दिलेले आहेत भारत सागर मालामध्ये. आणि या 12 प्रकल्पामध्ये 12,000 कोटीमध्ये 30 योजना होत्या, त्यापैकी 6 गोवा पोर्टच्या 6 योजना पूर्ण झालेल्या आहेत.
3 free LPG cylinders to every household, to restart mining within 6 months, no increase in state duties on petrol, diesel for next 3 years, increase female workforce participation over next 10 years, home loans to deserving families at 2% interest rate for women, 4% interest rate for men, boost to fishing industry with aim to make state leading exporter of fish, 100% EPF and EPS subsidies to entrepreneurs employing local youth, boosting tourism via inland, medical, heritage and spiritual tourism to double tourist arrivals, improve transportation infrastructure by harnessing inland waterways for both passengers and cargo transportation, mission Gold Coast as boost to sports sector, making state $15 billion economy, universal change in healthcare, eliminate shunting and malnutrition among children, doubling income of horticulturists by providing incentives up to 10 lakh rupees, make Goa leading seafood exporter in country, establish Annapurna canteens for affordable food, set up short stay homes for working women, harnessing inland waterways to reduce travel time. Union Minister Gadkari said switching to alternate fuel is a solution for rising petrol prices. The prices of electric vehicles will be the same as conventional petrol diesel prices.
गोव्यातले जे टॅक्सी आहे ज्यांच्याजवळ लायसन आहे 4 वर्षापासून, त्यांना ते विशेष रूपाने सबसिडी देणार आहे आणि मिनी बस करता देखील त्यांनी सबसिडी देणार आहे आणि त्यामुळे गोवा खऱ्या अर्थाने प्रदूषणापासून मुक्त होणार आहे. मला आश्चर्य वाटलं की काँग्रेस पार्टीने 80 रुपयात पेट्रोल देऊ असं सांगितलं. हे त्यांनी बहुतेक गैरसमजुतीतून सांगितलं असेल, कारण त्यांना हे माहिती आहे की आम्ही आता ट्रान्सपोर्ट मंत्री म्हणून एक नवीन धोरण जाहीर केलेलं आहे की यानंतर आपल्या जे 4 व्हीलर 2 व्हीलर आणि 3 व्हीलर ऑटो रिक्षा याच्यावर फ्लेक्स इंजिन येणार आहे. फ्लेक्स इंजिनचा अर्थ असा आहे की तुम्ही 100% पेट्रोल टाका किंवा 100% बायो इथेनॉल टाका. आणि याची ॲडवायझरी आम्ही ऑलरेडी इश्यू केलेली आहे की 80 रुपये पेट्रोलची गरज नाही, एक प्रकारची धूळपेग आहे, कारण 62 रुपये लिटरनी बायो इथेनॉल पेट्रोल गाडीत टाकता येणार आहे. त्यामुळे 80 रुपयाचा पेट्रोल देण्याचा प्रश्नच उद्भवत नाही. 62 रुपयावरच पेट्रोलचा भाव म्हणजे इथेनॉलचा भाव येईल आणि त्यामुळे येणाऱ्या काळात हे ग्रीन फ्युएलही आहे. पेट्रोलमुळे प्रदूषण होतं आणि याच्यामुळे प्रदूषणही होत नाही आणि त्यामुळे याच्यामध्ये गोवा हे प्रदूषण मुक्तही होईल आणि पेट्रोल घेण्याची वेळच राहणार नाही, हेच मगाशी मी त्यांना सांगितलं.
Irshad Sheikh for GOA365 from Panjim.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. A mere 6 days are left for elections. The gloves are finally off and candidates campaigning with a renewed sense of urgency that almost borders on desperation in many cases. The path of the run up to this election has been so convoluted that even those candidates that were sure shots are today not so sure, despite their outward bravado.
BJP has expressed confidence that it would win Salegaon. Michael Lobo shifting to the Congress.
तेंच्याकडून जाता जेन्ना आमचे एकनिश्ठ लोक येता पळय तेन्ना ते धांवतात आमी अजून गंभीर आसात उमेद आसात आमी तांकां नर्वस करून सोडल्यात आमच्या सगळ्यांच्या तोंडार आशे पळय हे कॉन्फिडन्साचे आशे आसात आमी जिंकतले हेचे दाखोवपाचे आशे आसात आमी शिवर जिंकतले जाता नर्वस दुसऱ्याक जावचें आमी बिलकुल जायना मायकल येवन जाल्यार कसलीय सायकल येवं
BJP candidate from Samarde, Ganesh Gaonkar, is electioneering in full swing along with his karyakartas.
हे इंडिपेंडेंट जावन कोणी जावन जे आरोप करतात टिकेट दिली ना हे केलें तें केलें पार्टीन आमच्या भारतीय जनता पार्टीन सावर्डे मतदारसंघा खातीर भरपूर दिल्लें आसा येदो व्हडलो PWD पोर्टफोलियो दिवप म्हणून हे सोंपी न्ही आनी ह्या इतलें PWD पोर्टफोलियो दिलोच ना येदी व्हडल्या इंजिनियराचे जवळ जवळ 368 पोस्ट क्रिएट केले आनी ताका दिले 368 पोस्ट गोवा PWD डिपार्टमेंटाक आनी आमच्या मतदारसंघाचे जवळ जवळ 52 भुरगे मेरिटाचेर पास जाल्ले आज तांचेर टांगती तलवार दवरली हे फक्त हे PWDचो पोर्टफोलियो सारको हाताळपाक कळना नासल्यान हे जाल्लें आसा.
People won't entertain me if I campaigned on any party symbol. So I am contesting independent and I'm getting a good response from the people, Shioli independent candidate Vinod Palienkar said.
कारण हांव घरान घर वयता आसतना म्हाका कळटा ज्या तरेन म्हाजो पाठिंबो म्हाका दिलो वयता आनी लोक ज्या तरेन स्वागत करता तशें जर कितें आसलें जाल्यार लोक म्हाका धांवडून घालपाचे आज बाकीच्या लोक प्रतिनिधीची तुमी टीव्हीचेर पळयता आसतले कशी वाट लायली वयता ती निदान तें तरी म्हाज्या वाट्याक येवना म्हाज्या.
Ravi Naik, who left the Congress to join BJP as a Pondak candidate, has asked people to bloom lotus this time by voting BJP.
गोंयच्या विकासाक आमकां खूब हातलांतलो आमकां गॅरंटी आसा आनी गोंयचे विशीं खूब मोदीक प्रेम आसा जावं अमित शाह प्रेम आसा आनी अमित शाह प्रेम आहा म्हणून तेणें आमकां एक 5,000 कोटीचें प्रोजेक्ट हांगसर दिल्लो आसा गोंयांक धारवाड्या ती फॉरेन्सीक सायन्स कॉलेज ऑलरेडी सुरवात केली आमची फोंड्यांक सुरवात केली कुट्टी केली आमची फोंड्यांक म्हणजे सगळे तरेचे अशें जाय आमकां कित्याक आमकां आनी विचार करपा जाय की हांगसर शिक्षण जावचो गोंयांत सगळे तरेचे कॉलेजी येवच्यो.
Kalangut Aam Aadmi Party candidate Sudesh Mayekar, along with Delhi's Power Minister Satyendra Jain, campaigned house to house in Kalangut. While AAP candidate Puti Gaonkar has lashed out at the government. AAP is corruption-free and only this party can give basic necessities to people, Puti said.
गेली 20 वर्सां तुम्ही पयला आसतले 10 वर्सां काँग्रेसीन खाल्ली 10 वर्सां बीजेपीन खाल्ली म्हणटा हांव कित्याक तेंच्यांनी स्वताची पोटात भरली लोकां कडेन न्याय केलो ना. आयज बारीक मनीस वयर सरपाची गरज आसा. आयज गव्हर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटलांनी वयच्या पयलीं भंय दिसता आमी तेंच्या हेल्पान ती आमची जी गव्हर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटलां आसा ती आनीक बरी करतले आनी आनीक बरी हॉस्पिटलां इंट्रोड्यूस करतले.
यहाँ पर हम बहुत सारे घरों में गए बहुत जबरदस्त सपोर्ट है. पहली चीज कि सब लोग सुदेश को जानते हैं वो कहते हैं हमारा बच्चा है और लेडीज तो सब जानती हैं वो सब कहते हैं हमारा बच्चा है हमारा बेटा है और सबने कहा है कि हाँ इस बार झाड़ू पे वोट देंगे कि वांट चेंज और जितना बड़ा अंडर करंट यहाँ पर है मुझे लगता है कि कालूंगेट है तो हम जरूर जीतेंगे और गोवा के अंदर इस बार आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बनेगी.
आणि फ्री करप्शन फ्री गव्हर्नमेंट जर आज कोणी या देशात दिले तर ते स्टेटीक आमच्या आम आदमी पार्टी दिल्ली सरकार आज करप्शन फ्री सरकार दिता. आज ती वीज जी आसा ती आमी 200-300 युनिट फ्री दितात. कारण आज एक लक्षात घेवपाक आज सगळे जाण जे म्हणतात की फ्री वीज ही संकल्पना खरी तरी चुकीची आसा. आमची जी घटना आसा त्या घटनेन क्लियर मेन्शन केल्लें आसा की जनतेचे लोकांचे उद्धार करप त्यांचे एम्प्लॉयमेंट तांकां दिवप त्यांचे रायट टू लिव्ह ही जी हे जे कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल रायट्स प्रत्येकाक ती घटनेन आमकां दिल्ली आसा.
GOA365 reporting team.
The BJP has changed Goa's politics, which had a history of the liberation struggle and unique identity. Principles have been replaced by money power, muscle power and defections. The Congress aims to change this. Supporters for this, the former Congress MP Milind Deora has appealed.
Goa has its own history. Goa should get a better future, but Goans would forget the culture and identity with new trend of politics brought by the BJP in Goa. Congress's roots in Goa are strong. Congress is committed to preserve Goa as separate identity.
The state that had the liberation movement produced great stalwarts. Unfortunately, from the time BJP has come to power, the state has now, the politics has turned. Today, BJP has changed Goa's politics. Not it's about ideology, it's not about where you stand on a particular issue. Now Goan politics, according to the BJP model, is about money power, muscle power, and defections. And this is something we are all trying to fight against.
Congress has contributed immensely to preserve Goa's identity. From times of Jawaharlal Nehru to Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, all Congress leaders have contributed their part to preserve Goa's own identity, Devara said.
And today, we are a stronger party. We are a party where we have given a chance to many interesting young individuals to fight these elections. We are a party that will make power on its own, but it's very important we bring back the lost shine and glory of Goa. And this is a state that trusts the Congress's history. This is a state that remembers when Jawaharlal Nehru was Prime Minister and during the ascension of Goa to the state of India, he had promised that a referendum will be held, whether Goans want to be with Maharashtra or retain their own cultural identity. And yesterday the Prime Minister said, what has the Nehru-Gandhi family done? That same commitment of Jawaharlal Nehru, a referendum was held by his daughter Indiraji. That same commitment was then manifested into statehood when Rajiji was Prime Minister in 87. And then 5 years later, when Congress was in power again and Narasimha Raoji was Prime Minister, Konkani was made the official state language of Goa. So that is the history, that is the deep relationship that the Congress party enjoys with Goans. I am convinced that in a mood of anti-incumbency, of 10 years of anti-incumbency against the BJP government, the people of Goa will vote decisively, give the Congress a clear and strong mandate so that we can govern stably and deliver on our promises for the people of Goa.
Bureau Report, GOA365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Now for the weather. Dry weather was observed all over the state yesterday. This is expected to continue for the next 5 days starting from February 8th. Maximum and minimum temperatures are likely to hover around 30 degrees centigrade and 20 degrees centigrade respectively.
There will be no large change in minimum temperatures for the next 2 days, followed by a gradual rise by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius in the subsequent 3 days. Haze and light fog was observed at isolated areas early today morning and is expected tomorrow as well. As such, those travelling are advised to remain alert. Skies will turn partly cloudy toward the evening today. There are no weather or fishermen warnings issued for today. Dry weather for the next 5 days. Maximum and minimum today 30 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius respectively. Minimum temperature to rise by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius after 48 hours. Haze and light fog expected at isolated areas early tomorrow morning. No weather or fishermen warnings issued so far. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook, Goa365 TV. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Goa365 TV, or download our app, which is available on both Android and iOS, to watch all the latest news and updates on your mobile. Take care, stay safe, and keep watching Goa365.